God's morning, people. We're getting closer and closer to the end of 2020. Every second that goes by is a second closer to 2021. I was listening to Steve Harvey this morning on the radio, and he was talking about something that we talk about often, not giving up. And what he pointed out was something that I knew but just never really tied it together, never thought about it this way. But the Bible tells us, in due time, you will reap the fruits of your labor as long as you don't give up. But too many of us are impatient, and we want our results immediately. And that's another thing that Steve was talking about this morning. We have a tendency to get discouraged and quit when we don't see the results that we want to see in the time that we want to see them. But when we put our own time frame on things, we almost set ourselves up for failure. Now, let me clarify this. All your goals should have a time frame on it. But if you do not meet that goal in that time frame that you have set, it doesn't mean that you quit and give up on the goal. It means you extend the timeline and you grind harder. You don't quit. But too many of us decide that if we can't hit that time frame, then it just wasn't meant to be, and we quit. We give up. So as long as you keep grinding and you remain dedicated to your process, dedicated to your progress, and you don't quit, you might have to make adjustments along the way. But if you keep going, you keep working, you keep trying, you keep pushing, you keep grinding, you keep making progress, and you do not quit, that goal that you set out to achieve will be accomplished. So the key here is the decision that we each have to make personally and internally. And there are several decisions in that. The decision to keep going, the decision to not quit, the decision that this goal is important enough to us to keep grinding. If it's not that important, scratch it and go find another goal that is important. Let's go, people. Y'all have a blessed Monday. Make it a productive one. Make progress, not excuses.
Yeah.